Oh, I think we need to talk about this today. There's some friends that are super needy.
Yeah, I mean, again, I feel like I accept personalities in many ways.
So do I.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to have needy friends though, because to me the best kinds of friendships are definitely
I'm not
very
like it.
opposite to that. But
Don't like how I
we'll
feel.
get into the topics once we get there.
alright,
But
right. Sorry, I didn't
speaking
mean
of
to
friends,
yell.
yeah, you're yelling at me.
Yeah, I'm not yelling at you.
Look
I'm
at,
not yelling with you.
Look at these
They're
mixers. They're
very
mixers.
nice. You look beautiful
them
as usual.
yesterday.
You did that?
Yeah,
Very good.
but
great.
these three, they missed the mark.
I think I like this color though. It's like a pearly.
It's supposed to be pearly.
It's very nice.
I don't know why that's
Very
funny to
pearly.
me, but it's funny.
All right.
All right, guys. Are we having a shot?
I think.
I don't know. You
So?
cue me into the shot, Brett. I don't know when you're ready for shots. Shots. Who
Circle
sings
back.
that
Anybody
song?
circle back? Circle back. Good. We're good. We're gonna
Okay,
move.
whoa.
Let's go. We're good.
I know.
Okay.
Oh, we need to all get along.
I have to stop heavy breathing today.
Care Bear countdown. 10, 9, 8.
See, I like when you were more angry. That's-
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
okay. So may
I have
May
a fiery side,
Yes, you
that's
can.
for sure.
You can.
I know you guys don't see that.
Cheers to the Rapisato 1800. Okay. That's me.
Candice.
Candice is a pretty sounding name.
Candice is really one in a billion.
I love you so much,
Yeah,
Candice.
you are.
Candice.
That hits.
So, Kristina, I'm sorry about that.
Mental characteristics
Yeah,
somebody
feel
with
it.
the name of Kristina experiences.
Kristina,
Christina. Oh, I feel it. It's burning all the way down.
Kristina.
You're Bret, right? Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Bret. You tried to
The Modern Matters podcast with Candice, Kristina, and Bret.
Make sure you get the order right. Don't screw that up, Candice.
Okay, guys. Hello. Welcome.
Why did she get?
Coming back.
She got the order wrong.
Remember that she
order.
did circle back in the wrong order.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Hello.
That was maddening.
Hello, everybody. These are my friends.
Yes, friends.
Kristina
Hey.
and Bret.
Hi.
And then there's me, Candice.
Hey.
And yeah, welcome back. Welcome back. Hello, hello. Should I go right to a circle back right now?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Oh, thinking about when I used to eat this for breakfast every day, wondering why I was always hungry and could not lose weight.
Ooh, that sounds like a burn.
Kellogg is not going to like that.
Oh,
I'm not going to lie, though. Vanilla and almond is delightful.
It looks delicious.
And it's by at Health Coach Kate.
Oh.
So she must know what she's doing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I believe her.
I
okay.
believe her too.
I mean, what if you're just doing like Special K and yogurt?
I think there's a lot of sugar in it.
Yeah, there's a lot of sugar in cereal.
Cereal in general.
Well, anyways.
Before we circle back, I'd like to bring something up. Because maybe, and you guys might know if this exists already and I just am foolish and don't know, or if it doesn't exist,
Probably.
this will automatically trademark it by saying it on the podcast and I'll split the money with you guys.
Okay, good.
I just traveled twice recently and we've come to accept that we live in a world where the airlines don't want you to have suitcases. They want to charge you if there's overages and charge you for your suitcase in general. So everybody by default now jams everything in their carry-on bags. And then they look at you like you're an asshole when you have a carry-on bag because people don't want to pay for the luggage cost. Then you get on the plane and they are like, where do you think you're going to put this carry-on? Because there's not enough room, and they make announcements before. There's not enough room for every person to have a carry-on to go over your seat, right? Which, yes, you are supposed to put stuff under your seat, and I usually do that. Why do we not have, or every plane, have a little cubby hole assigned for every seat? You get a seat when you buy it, and you get a cubby above you that's however big it needs to be, 10 inches by 36 inches, whatever, a long thing. have these luggage companies have the opportunity to capitalize on it and sell something that's this airport standard size. And then everybody's guaranteed their little cubby. And then if you can't fit your stuff in there, you just can't bring it on board the plane, or it's got to stick underneath your seat in front of you. When you get on the plane and you're sitting towards the back, they're holding their hands up and you're walking with like a little tiny bag or your coat, and like, I want to stick it up in the thing over. And they're like, oh, there's zero room for, you have a seat here. There's absolutely no room all the way to the middle of the plane.
Yeah.
I don't understand this. Like, you have a seat, you should have a little cubby. Let's make it happen.
Okay. I think that's a valid point.
That was a lot, but it's more the fact of like, who exactly are you contacting? Like the engineering company that engineers?
Boeing. I think we need to get on
That's
Boeing.
normal. We could.
Let's do it
right now. Do you mind if I pick up my phone? I have friends.
Let's wait
that
till
have
after the
friends.
podcast, maybe.
And I know it could get done like within the
We're
next
on a-
hour.
we're on a
My
tight,
people will talk to your people. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying. Maybe somebody's brought up this cubby idea, but I mean, it doesn't matter how big it is. If it's a little sliver, if it's a slice
Kinda.
this
You know
big.
what? It's kind of like lockers.
Exactly. You have a locker with your seat.
You do what Kristina did when she last flew on Swoop, and she wore 5 or 6 different outfits in layers.
Yeah, I did.
Which was really brilliant.
I did.
Truly.
Yeah,
You're
because
like Michelin.
I looked much bigger, but it was multi-layered, and I learned how to roll my stuff so I could
that's
keep
important.
it really tight.
Yes, rolling.
Yeah. That was like,
Didn't you tour Candice's underwear drawer? She rolls everything.
I don't roll. It's a very specific color coding.
I know. Remember we went through this.
Be
Okay,
friends, guys.
yeah.
Be friends, me.
All right.
Don't be so mean today.
We're friends
okay?
support friends.
All right. Well, today's topic
I have
is
a circle back.
friends, and I was about to say before we get into today's topic.
I'm on fire. I'm on fire over this plane issue.
Yeah.
Would Brad like to share any circle backs?
You know, Kristina,
Yes. Does it have to do with stars?
I think it has to do with cards, and I'm starting to understand these cards because when you dabble in the tarot,
yeah.
you
Tell
put
me.
things out into the universe, and
Oh.
sometimes the universe gives you the wink and the gun. And in the form of
What just happened here? Yeah.
He winked and gunned you.
yeah.
you get delivered certain things that are just magical.
That is me, friends.
Candice will not allow anyone to see her sleeping face. But the universe in the form of Kevin.
That's my dad. My
Thank
dad
you, Kevin.
Said that
Yeah.
to Bret, yeah.
Oh, who is this girl?
Look at how
so
ugly.
sweet. Oh, you're in there. You're
For
deep.
anyone
You're
that's-
REM sleeping.
He waited.
For sure.
For anyone who's ever said, "Oh, you're
so
you're
pretty.
attractive,"
You're
there you
so
go. I know
pretty.
you're lying.
Wow, the
Fred.
cards.
Thank you
the
for
cards
that.
were all aligned.
Look at like my face.
Oh,
like
it's like
the gravity.
I thought you looked stunning.
All right, I have one more classic, and then
Okay,
we'll
yeah,
get
let's
to
see
it.
what
Hope
else.
it's Kristina.
Have you ever heard of the Grape Stomp lady?
No.
Oh, I have. Yeah.
Here you go.
You know, you've seen this.
Grape stomping? Yeah, I've seen real life.
Not
grape.
this.
And one of the
This
things
clip?
that's done is
Yeah.
She's
right
gonna
here,
lose
these
it.
buckets are filled with grapes. What kind of grapes?
That you're not allowed to laugh.
Yeah. I can't laugh.
And
No.
the winner this Saturday, who stomps the most juice, will actually win an overnight stay here at Chateau Alon.
Oh,
You ready?
wow.
Ready to try it?
All right, let's do
Oh,
it.
disgusting.
Let's
All right,
go.
you ready? Give us a 30-second time. Here we go. So what's the deal here? There's a contest to stomp, and how are you measuring who does the best stomping?
And whoever stomps the most juice wins an overnight stay, but it's not the only thing you can do.
The measuring cups are down below, right?
Measuring cups are down below.
All right.
Would you do
And
this?
If you
Sure.
win, you get to stay at Chateau Alon. And what else do you have?
I
going
love
on
Lucy.
Well, if
I
you're
love
excited
Lucy,
about
for
your
sure.
thing, You can come and spend the day listening to live music, eating international foods, having
This could be
wine
a part
tours
of
and
a workout
tastings,
program. Maybe
vineyard
we,
tours,
You don't wanna get too
seminars,
crazy,
arts
though.
and crafts.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, a whole day. Stop.
Listen to her.
She's really hurt.
Oh, dear.
No, I think she
she is.
Yeah, she's hurt. She took a hard fall off
Yeah,
there.
so
She's
sympathetic.
Okay, we're gonna make sure she
That
is.
girl
Check
did
on her
laugh.
and get back to you as soon as we can.
We'll be back right after this.
Jeez, how that poor girl.
That's a
best was
that's like a classic of the classics.
I just like the reporter. She's like,
Ow,
She's like,
ow.
okay, we'll be
well, that was an interesting ending to our video.
we'll have to check on her.
Oh my God.
All right. So, friends.
Yeah.
Friendship.
Thinking out loud, I'm thinking out loud. All that negativity is
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh
Is this
yeah.
Can Tom?
how you live like this.
No. Wow. Who is this?
I don't want to be
This is-
friends.
So many Friends songs.
This is Flume featuring Rio
Flume.
Cragen.
Cool.
Yeah.
I
You
usually
know
like
Flume?
some-
Yeah, Flume.
Yeah, I usually
That's
like
pretty
that
good.
artist.
I've never heard of them.
The other thing is I thought hands down Bret was gonna play something from like the Friends soundtrack.
Like I'll be there for you.
I'm purposely
thought-
saying that's along the lines of being like a cool dude.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah.
You're a cool dude, Bret. You're a cool dude.
I purposely stayed away from all Friends material because there's so many conspiracy theory or fan theories or whatever that Phoebe was really not part of the Friends group because she's homeless and she played outside of Central Perk. So the whole show was her imagination looking in.
I
wanting
have
to be
not
part
heard
it.
of any
Oh
of
my
that.
Oh yeah, there's a lot
gosh.
if you go down the Friends rabbit hole.
Okay.
Really?
Anyways.
That's wow, man. Why can't we just take it for face value?
Well, you can. People do.
Yeah. well,
People still watch it.
So-
like
yeah,
it's
it's
normal.
weird to me.
So just because we could really go way out there when talking about Friends. But I'm gonna just keep it super simple for me. You guys can go nuts today.
Oh, well, you guys heard me earlier.
I've had a friend breakup. I've had long-term friends, and I much prefer friendships where if time passes and we don't get to chat frequent or often because life is such, and then you pick up the phone or you see or you run into that person and it's as if nothing has changed and you've not skipped a beat, are by far, hands down, my favorite friendships.
Those are real friendships. That, by far. I always say it's a reason, season, or lifetime. That's what friendships are. So when we get locked into, hey, we have to be friends forever and we have to call each other every day and we have to do all that stuff, that to me, that's not a friendship in my life. Friendships, I have friendships where, similar to what you're saying, I can pick up any time. I may not. Just recently, someone I haven't talked to in 20 years, we pick up like we saw each other yesterday. If you've kind of made that cut for me that we are friends, we're friends. You don't need to prove that to me. It's a really great feeling.
It's like the lines get often blurred between acquaintances or sort of friends in passing versus like a genuine long-term friend. I notice as a parent, for me, this is just an experience I more recently came to realize is you make friends with your kids' friends' parents. Like you become friendly with them because you're in that stage of life. But not often do every single one of those friends become true, genuine, long-term, like we just mentioned, friends that you can not talk to for a long time and then kind of come back and have common ground.
They would be a part of a season, right? A season could have been your university friends. Another season is your work friends. Another season is like our mom friends, right? And then it changes. And when, I don't know, I say this to my kids all the time. When you look at friendship that way, it's okay because you allow friendships to be as great as they can be in that moment and you let it unfold. Sometimes people try to hold on to things and the cycle of that friendship is over. And that can really backfire.
Right, you're quiet down there.
Do you have
What's
any
going
friends?
I have I have
have
two
any?
two only.
Oh, two friends.
Are we right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so nice.
We're here.
Yeah, we made the cut.
It's not true.
Barely. but
Very, yeah, I know.
I prefer none.
I try.
But
Yeah.
guys
He likes to
snuck
go
in there.
solo.
God, I gotta
yeah.
go soon.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, TikTok.
Yeah, a real friend, I think, allows you to say things and will accept things like use your head.
Oh yeah, yeah, zero judgment.
Zero judgment on that. And we'll accept that maybe I should be using my head if it's being said without thinking
that person shared that from a place. Their intention was good.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I think let your freak flag fly.
Yeah.
With your friends.
Yeah.
And tell it like it is. And if they can't take it, they're not your friend.
Well, do you have a story where you let your freak flag fly?
I have many. It's hard to say,
yeah,
right?
A freak flag.
Say it 3 times fast.
Freak flag fly. Freak flag fly and freak flag fly.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
So would you guys say that you have friends that are a lot like you or a lot different than you are?
I think all of my friends have a bit of both. They're probably most like me. That's why you get along. Like, same senses of humor and stuff like that. Like when you're with somebody and you see somebody in public and you both have that same like, get a load of that. Then if you look at the other person, they're like, I don't see what you're seeing. What do you mean? That person with the parrot on their head or whatever it is. So yeah, a little bit of, or mostly that, and then a little bit of differences so that you can learn or get other experiences through your friends, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I have a pretty eclectic group of friends. As a female personally, I don't know about you, Kristina, but I did not grow up having this core group of girlfriends that hung out as like a crew or whatever you want to call it. I was sort of a floater, so I had lots of friends in different groups, especially in high school. Yeah. Then in my, late teens, early 20s, part-time jobs, I would have friends, but I never joined like any clique of girl groups or anything like that. I think that kind of allowed me the opportunity to have variety.
Yeah.
Like that little spice of life. Like people came from all different kind of places, which is nice.
Yeah, I love that. And I think, I agree. I don't have friends that I really talk to from elementary school, or I have a few from high school and I see them like once a year, if that. And then I have another group of friends. Anyways, the whole point that I'm trying to say is that there's other people that have a core group of friends from elementary or high school that are still very relevant in their everyday life now.
I have those friends. Yeah. I have long-term friends, but they're not from the same groups. Like I've got a girlfriend from junior kindergarten.
Oh, see,
who
that's
I was
nice.
her maid of honor in her wedding.
That's really sweet.
And we won't talk forever and ever, and then we'll talk again. I think she's actually pregnant with her 4th kid. So we're like kind of in different life stages. But if she called me or she needed me or when we do have an opportunity to connect, it's like, you're my person. I love you. She loves me. It's all the same. We are very different. We have similarities. Then I have another friend from elementary school. Yeah, so I have had some long-term, some newer, but they are not friends with each other. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
It's kind of neat how everyone's different. I've always longed for I wonder what it would be like to be with that clique of girls. And then I was like, I would never fit in. They won't like my big mouth.
Oh, no. No, I wouldn't say that.
I've had an opportunity to meet a group of Kristina's cottage friends and had a riot of a night with them, but I had never met them.
Yeah.
I had never met these girls.
They're amazing.
But I was in there like a dirty shirt.
Yeah. But that's the only way to be. They are amazing individuals. So and I love that because you just rolled right in, because that's not surprising. That is who you are. You're my friend. So of course you're going to connect with these ones. And then we just put it all together. Sorry, Bret.
Did something happen? I didn't even notice.
Yeah, right. Everybody, I hit my microphone with my watch.
I didn't even hear it.
Yeah. I saw the look. So I think that the more you can be a connector, that's pretty cool. But friendship is an interesting one. I think that you have to be pretty open-minded because friendship can come in many different ways.
Oh, absolutely. I would have to say that that's true. What about being friends with your partners, whether it be spouse or whomever you're dating or pursuing or whatever? How important do you guys think it is to be friends with the person you're going to have some sort of intimate relationship with?
Well, Ron and I are best friends for sure.
Aw.
Yeah, we really are.
You
We're
and
a
your
team.
husband are besties.
Yeah. We get mad at each other, but yes, we are best friends.
Yeah, friendship I think is important. I've never been good at relationships. But I think the cool thing about being best friends with your partner is what I would hope would come from that. And in my mind, this is what I think is that you'd have really great communication and be able to obviously have all the different parts of you come out.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Brett?
Yeah.
Wait, you're really
I agree.
I can't get a read on you.
I totally
What
agree.
is it? You because you only have 2 friends? Is that why?
Yeah.
Or is it because
Friendship
we
is a
don't
new concept for me.
Is it because you and we don't have like best friend necklaces?
Yeah, we can
We
get
could
one
get
with the
those.
3,
Yeah, we should.
like the heart that breaks into 3 pieces.
Ooh, they have that.
Yeah,
Okay.
or a puzzle.
I'll leave that up to you guys.
Okay.
Really,
You get
maybe
it.
we
Best
do it as
friends?
a circle back.
Because he's itching. He's like, let me
Yeah.
show you.
No, I'm good.
guys.
I got to change the camera, actually. I kind of agree with everything you said. my core group of friends are from elementary school.
Oh,
And
really?
we all are friends with each other. So
Wow.
it's not like different friends group, but everybody has also their own
Yeah,
friends.
that's so cool.
So when we get together, we meet similar to the cottage thing. I'll meet their friends, and then you become friendly acquaintances with them, and I love that too.
Yeah,
So
it's
I thought I was
awesome.
also one of your core group friends. I didn't come from elementary
you
school.
are the outlier.
And I don't like any of your friends. I'm just
That's true. That's true.
Oh boy,
I hardly know
that
them.
was a little bit awkward.
joking.
Good job they don't listen.
Yeah,
so
they
we're good.
never listen. She's only joking.
You'll know
I just
now.
want to tell you.
Best way to tell people. Just
Yeah.
just like that airline thing. You put it out and
Yeah,
hopefully
you put
somebody
it out
happens.
there, and we want lockers on the plane. That's what we want.
I got to change the camera.
Change it up. No, Brett has actually a great group of friends though. I'm just talking a bunch of schmack.
Well, don't you think it's interesting, like having kids, like for those who have kids, to see the drama that goes around friendship at a very young age? Like they're kind of struggling a little bit. Yes, they have friends, and then I don't know, maybe this is a girl thing. That 1 minute these ones are friends, next minute they're not. This one said this. Yeah, you don't
I have
girls.
boys, and
Yeah,
I'll
it's
be
different.
honest, the drama exists with boy groups too.
Yeah.
But I'm actually so super fortunate that my older son is really not a.
Yeah,
He's
totally.
not a. I don't know. I can't.
An
I
instigator.
Got so lucky
He's
with
not.
him.
Yeah, he's a sweetheart.
He
Yeah.
just doesn't like any BS. Like he just likes to like everyone, and I am very similar to that.
Yeah.
I really like just liking people and socializing with people.
Very true.
Actually, someone said at the gym just this morning, no joke, she's like, oh, I see you come in here and just socialize with everyone. It's like you know everyone in here. And I'm like, I don't know anyone. I'm just talking to everyone
Yeah,
like I know
that's
them.
truth. I can see that full force.
You love love.
I love love.
I do love love. And funny that Brett should say that. My best girlfriend, one of my girlfriends, she has
See what you
always
did?
said that to me.
That
She's
you
always
love
said that.
love.
She's like, you love love. When we were teenagers, she's like, what are you going to get, a tattoo of a heart? You love love. Like it was always a thing. I do
And you're
love
like, I will.
and of all my
I will,
tattoos.
a big thigh piece.
Yes, a big thigh piece. My mom and dad are gonna love it.
No, my mom's fine. She's got a huge tattoo. She's fine with it. My dad is forbidding tattoos, but that was talked about in our last episode if anyone is interested. So, yeah, on the topic of friendship, let's see what you have to share with your friends.
All of these are unlikely friends.
Oh my gosh.
And a couple of nice stories, I think.
Part of a skinhead group, a very violent group. My first tattoo, the racial
I don't think they
tattoo
have I
was
love
my
love.
white pride. When I got
This guy, he loves
two
love now.
swastikas,
Yeah.
one on my chest.
Oh, it's so
How long have you had that on your
crazy
chest?
to me.
Over 20 years.
So hate
Talk
based.
about that transformation process.
Oh,
This is kind of a
Yeah.
good story.
The story was going
but
around
odd
a couple
story.
years ago.
I got my caseload transferred to a black woman. She just
And there's a couple
house. If it
similar
wasn't for
stories
her, I
too.
Yeah.
Different
would've
people,
been
similar
deep back
case.
into it.
You feel like she became much more than a probation officer.
Yes, she's much more than that. I would look at her as family.
Oh, that's
I'm
beautiful.
Tiffany Whittier. I haven't seen him in over a year. He doesn't know that I'm here. We're going to surprise him.
You know,
Say hello.
it takes a really special person. I'm going to sound cheesy, but to take the high road in a situation like that.
Yeah.
And wow.
Yeah.
For this woman to make a difference in someone's life.
Aw, that's so great.
That's special.
She gave
See,
me a
proceeded
chance,
with
and
love.
it opened my eyes.
You two are unlikely friends.
Yes, yes. I had a German war
And to be in
flag.
kind of
She
a
said, "You need to take
rehabilitation
that
type job
crap
too, right?"
down
Yeah.
and start putting up more positive stuff. Put up smiley faces. So when you wake up, you see positive instead of hate.
That's a big difference.
Yeah.
That's a big change.
When you wake up and you see a smiley face, you're gonna go to work and you're gonna smile. Before all this, I wouldn't work for anybody or with anybody that wasn't white.
Wow,
13 people that work with me. I'm the only white person there.
I love
We
it.
have company
Nobody's talking about
parties,
big
or they have
change.
quinceañeras, or barbecues, or birthday parties. I'm the only white guy there.
That's really great.
I mean, I could have almost cried there. I really, because I get emotional over stuff like that. But I instantly had a moment of, have you ever seen the Dave Chappelle skit when he's like, if you have hate in your heart, let it out. That's that guy.
Was that the blind white black supremacist?
Yes.
Or the blind black white supremacist? Yeah, black white supremacist, but he was blind.
Yeah, he's blind.
Yeah.
That guy's a genius comedian. He says that in one of his skits. And
I'm gonna have
that
to look it
reminds me of
up.
that man.
Yeah.
That was the special one.
That was nice.
That was nice.
So a couple other unlikely ones. We're on an animal
Oh, we
kick.
made friends with a seal and fell asleep.
How you doing there, buddy?
Oh, dear.
I'm doing great.
I don't think you're supposed to do this.
You
but
are literally chilling with a seal.
Aww.
This seal is sleeping on you, bro.
Hey, man, this is my brother.
Friendship, guys, comes in
think
many packages.
He also seems pretty inebriated.
Yeah,
I think he's...
the next few have that through line.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm just going for the message that many packages. All right.
You need to help your inebriated friends out.
Oh, yeah. There's a
dear.
friend. Oh, boy. Is he ever bad?
Oops,
Oh, my
don't-
God. They fell in.
But they're fine.
Oh, don't worry. We're
is
in it together.
They both walked out.
Oh, my God.
Well, you know, there's actually
if you're that bad off.
Well, no, but if you're really, really drunk and bad, like an accident happens to you, oftentimes you live because you're not expecting it and you're so... Ugh,
Yeah.
That scares the shit out of me. But
You let
where's
loose.
Spider-Man when you need him? Yeah.
now he's a neighborhood friend.
Yes, he is a neighborhood friend.
All right, this one was Candice's recommendation.
Oh, Candice.
Oh my
And,
gosh, these two, stop.
Oh,
They
I
are very
love
cute.
This one.
Yeah, I love
I've
these
seen
two.
it. This is like just makes my heart warm.
Look at these two.
Oh,
Yes, buddy. Love them.
My friend, you are just adorable.
I love it. So
He's like,
much.
he's like, hey, what
Look
do you
at
have?
them. Yay.
What's up, man?
I love it.
I love
That's
little
good.
kid friends like that.
Yeah, totally. Priceless.
I think seeing your kids when they're little have little friends has got to be the best little.
Well, there's no judgment
No.
at that point, right? They're just kind of
They
being
could
who
have like
they
little
are.
boogers in their nose and food on
So
their face,
great.
and no one's judging.
I think these kids were on Ellen or something. They came
Yeah.
up when I looked up this video that you recommended, and they're obviously older now, so they kind of did a follow-up, or might not have been Ellen, it might have been somebody else, but
It's
I
cute.
just love
I love
it.
it.
Because you show that, they're not conditioned about who they're supposed to be with or who they're supposed to hang. It's just so pure.
I had lots of friends always at my house growing up. My parents really preferred that if we were going to have, especially as teenagers, parties or friends over, they were always like, oh, bring them to our house.
Smart.
They preferred that. So my parents were always quite involved with my friendships to the point that even to this day, many of my friends will call my dad their own dad. And it's
So
pretty
nice.
cute.
Yeah,
So
your dad's pretty nice. No,
they always loved
really,
mom
really
for
nice
the parties.
guy. Yeah.
My mom was like, I could get you into the nightclubs.
Too funny.
Actually, I don't know if you're going to play another video.
Nope,
if that's
that's
what
the
you were
end of the
after.
videos.
Oh, okay. So really quickly, on the topic of my parents, they obviously were married and had my sister and I, and then they divorced fairly early on. And I find it really interesting because I've probably mentioned this before on this podcast, and I have a post on my old sort of inactive Instagram page where I mention how much I appreciate my parents for this many years later remaining friends. One of the sort of deals they made with each other when they decided that, they wouldn't work out in a relationship was that they would remain friends for the sake of my sister and I. And I just urge any families. I mean, I don't know how much reach our podcast gets at this point because we're early on, but if there's a message that I feel super inclined to share on the topic of friendship is that I urge parents who don't work out for whatever reason, no matter how bad it is, if you can find a way to remain friends and just sort of settle into the indifference as far as your feelings on each other and be friendly to each other for the sake of kids, I think that you give a lot more opportunities to your children, which should be your first priority. And then as, you know, we've become older adults now to our parents, the best part is we can do things for our children, so their grandchildren, and not have to keep it separate because they have remained friends and they have really shown us the value of, you know, friendship and keeping things positive like that. So for example, Christmas, we spent it all together. I got to spend it with my kids and my sister and her kids and her husband and both of my parents there being together with all of their grandchildren. So if there's one message that I can urge people to take from today's podcast is if you're in a situation that involves many other people and you can find a way to keep some level of friendship, I think it's a very positive thing and it's impacted my life positively. So friendship's cool.
It's a great message. Great message.
Speaking of friends, here's a friend that I haven't talked to in months who lives in Texas who is calling me out of the blue. That's nice.
I think his ears are ringing.
He must have heard me say that I don't like
or
any
maybe
of Bret's
that you
friends.
said that you only had 2 friends.
Hey, we're just doing a podcast. Can I call you back?
Yeah, please.
Are you okay to be on the podcast, which you are right now?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'd love to be on the podcast.
The podcast, funny enough, is actually on friendship. So pretty hilarious that you called.
Oh, yeah. Our friendship is based around my amazing jokes that you love.
That's
true.
yeah, there you go.
That's
Hi,
true.
Andrew.
Andrew is a dad joke phenom.
Oh boy.
Real groaners. Really makes me angry, actually.
Can you give us one?
Can you give us one to close out?
Sure. Why would you choose milk when it could be butter?
We don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
Jesus. No, it could be better. Butter? See?
Oh my God.
This is why.
Goodbye.
Oh, here we go.
You hang up on him. Forget it.
Okay,
That was a bad dad joke.
Can we close out on some AI art? Friendship AI art.
Friendship
Okay.
AI art.
Friendship
Sure.
themed
go.
AI art.
So everybody, here goes.
So
There you
first, let's start with Candice and her friendship love affair with her
My forehead is fucking
pampered
huge.
chef.
It's like the size of my air fryer.
Wow, that's nice,
Yeah,
Candice.
I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, I think so too.
She's been
You're-
having a
yeah.
friend affair with this
Yeah.
pampered chef. I don't know. Every time I
kinda
talk
feel
to
like
you,
your forehead is really big here.
I know, like I already have a big
Yeah.
forehead.
You kind of Shrek.
look, I'm working on the
and my
prompts.
blemishes today.
When I tell you that it
That's
takes
terrible.
like dozens and dozens of tries to get something even kind of close, it's
Well, I see. Considering you teed it up earlier with the other one, Candice.
you'll
You
always
love
be
your-
in this green as
Yeah.
well.
I
so.
do love, first of all, my green sweater jacket does not have a zipper on the pocket. So that's a fail.
Oh my God.
You know what?
Are
It's
you
not-
joking right
No,
now?
I'm getting super critical.
First of all, it's among the moon, okay? Not
Yeah, remember? It's like among it.
Love you guys.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, next friend.
okay.
I do love my air fryer.
I will say
okay?
this took a lot. I think we need to spend a little more time on it.
I like my
God.
air fryer, and my cousin is a Pampered Chef consultant, so I like to buy stuff off of her to support her, you know, the awesome products that Pampered Chef has, and my cousin, Pampered Natalie. So shout her out. Let's go.
You got a shout out. This
Oh,
is Kristina's.
wow. I look
Yours is not
like
you.
an alien.
This is-
Okay.
It's really weird.
I wish you put a star on that.
Yeah, I
like you're hugging.
am not sure
This
what's
is
going
not
on.
you. You don't
Yeah,
look like that.
Thank you.
You don't look like that.
Okay, there was a.
She looks like one of those terrible mannequins.
Yeah,
like you
it's-
know the ones that you're like, whoa.
This is a blend between a photo and an illustration.
Yeah.
And there were a couple that were more drawn cartoonish that I
Yeah.
probably should have went with because it is a fine line
That's terrible.
of being offensive
That's
or
not what you
Yeah.
look like.
Thanks,
I'm
man.
telling you.
Wow.
Okay, Bret.
get a load of
Show
mine
us
because
yours.
Yeah,
I
but
look
yours is
nothing like
cute.
this.
Oh my God.
So this is me.
You look like a figurine.
Well, it's the figurine.
They missed the eyes. That's the problem.
Yeah, and the hands. The hands are actually a known thing that they're working on for the next version with Midjourney specifically. But
nice.
This is a buddy action figure series of me with the Price Master.
Yeah, your friend. Your
Love
friend.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Well, on that note, let's close it up. Thank you, friends. Thank you, friends.
It's all about
All right,
your friends.
Okay, here we go. Are you gonna let me close this? You're
go
gonna
ahead.
friend it up.
Talk
All
over
right,
it. We
we're
can't
gonna do
play
it.
more than 12 seconds
Oh
of
yeah.
this.
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks, friends and
all.
friends.
That was your wrap up.
For anyone that wants to learn more about our podcast, where you can find us, please go visit our website at www.modernmatterspodcast.com, to where you can find all of our social media links. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We love the feedback, and thank you for tuning in.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, friends.
Bye.